little too far with Lindsay. That's okay. But he broke the run rule. Don't attack Lindsay. So
They go down!
he dies first. Don't break the run rule. Okay. Gonna have to raise our damage output. Valerie, how trash are you in the beginning? Very trash, very trash, very trash. Okay. The general truth is Valerie is going to be not less than useful, but she's going to be a meat shield for about a quarter of this early game. Because she is not built to actually be super... what's the word? Useful? I hate to be mean, but the characters are definitely built on the idea of roleplay is the best aspect. And you know what? I don't disagree. However, eesh. Take that, you scoundrels. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes. But this time, they'll come to punish treason. Now what do we do? He sighs. If only I could send Savell to somewhere safe. Show those rats what's what. I will point out, this guy is supposed to be our subject later, and he doesn't like paying taxes at all. That generally is not a good side. Yeah, you have nothing to fear. I'll help you. Lawful good. Alchemist fire. Um. Enough about the bandits. Saw somebody. Tell me more about yourself. Let's go get that guy who ran out. There he is. There we go. Okay. Talk later. Okay. Now let's go ahead and settle our goods. Yep, I'd like to see your goods. I don't care that you don't think it's a good time. I think it's a great time. So let's go ahead and get some of this crap. No, I want that book. Out of my inventory. Hey, we're not going to use torches, so we're selling them. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to hold on to this because I know there's one guy who doesn't use armor, and I would like him to, you know, have something protective. What are you? You're bark skin. +2 natural armor bonus. I think that still works when you're wearing armor, so we're going to hold on to that. Enlarged person's a really useful potion. We're going to go ahead and sort by A to Z, and there we go. I'm going to get 200 plus gold. I don't have a lot of gold. We are very much going to try to save up for a full plate and a half plate, and then a +1 heavy shield, but for right now, we don't have that kind of money. So we're going to we're going to go ahead and level up some characters. We're going to start with ours. Level 2 of Paladin. Then we're going to go ahead and get Athletics and Persuasion. Athletics sometimes has to be literally done by your character, and Persuasion as well, so that's why we level those two up, even though Athletics we're not great at because heavy armor. But that was a really easy level up, so done. Valerie, Miss Fighter is going to also get a level up. Tower Shield. You'll get Athletics because sometimes it's not. You can get... Your other two are literally going to be... Perception? Yeah. So Valerie is not the most useful camp person, but neither are we, so we kind of need somebody who's just going to get better at camp. Weapon focus... I think the general idea is that you... She already has a weapon focus, if I'm correct. She has... Oh, she doesn't have Bastard Sword. Yes, she does. She has proficiency. That's what she took. Because they're level 1 feat. So literally, I can give her a long sword. We'll probably do that. In fact, we will definitely do that. No, we can give her a bastard sword. They're rare, but there are a couple of really fun bastard swords that she might use, whereas I won't use them. Also, she's not really that going to be that offensive putting anyway, so having her slightly better at offense with her weapon is good. We're going to get level 2 on Bard on Lindsay. Use magical device. We're not going to level up her persuasion because there's literally no reason to level up her persuasion because it's almost always main your player character's persuasion anyway, and we're good at persuasion. So we're going to go ahead and do Arcana in Nature, and then we're going to do Stealth. In fact, I'd rather have Stealth better by 1 than use Magical Device. She is going to get... do I want her to be slightly better? I think I'm gonna get her... She uses a crossbow. Oh, what kind of crossbow does she use? A light crossbow, I'm pretty sure. She's a light crossbow. We're gonna go ahead and level her up with it. Hideous Laughter is a great spell because it takes someone out of the fight. Mori, we're gonna put 3 levels in Barbarian, then 3 levels in Fighter, and then the rest in Barbarian. Those 3 levels in Fighter are really useful. So we're gonna do that. Or it's 3 levels in Barbarian and then 17 levels in Fighter. One of those 2 builds is the better build for her. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're gonna do that. Yep, we want her to be good at Perception. We want her to be good at Nature because she's gonna hunt. Mobility, she's gonna basically do all those tasks. And Athletics, when it matters, she's gonna be doing it. Yep, and we want her to have Lethal Stance, I think is the first one we want first, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. Complete. Yeah, there we go. Reformation is fine. I'm gonna turn that way.
Done with waiting.
Lethal Stance is always gonna be default. It's gonna be put over here.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Lindsay, I'd like you to reorganize
Don't
like
hesitate.
that. You're not gonna fight defensively because I literally cannot
I'll
have
make
you
my own legend.
hit even less than that. Lay hands on self. Okay, Halo's gonna go literally away. I'm just gonna have to notice when my Halo's off, it seems. Okay. Let's go ahead and tell Oleg we are ready to start the fight. We're not. Yep. Finally a fight. Like as if we just didn't have a fight. Okay. There we go. We wait 6 hours and 40 minutes. I remember that we have 3 months. So time is important. The number of delays we can have.
We will be victorious.
Ooh, that was really nice. It probably weakened them quite a bit. Okay. Who is over here? Lindsay?
Any last wishes?
Good job, Lindsay. Putting that, good. You're not gonna fight defensively. Can you put that over there, though? Actually, I know I'm never gonna have you fight defensively because I don't think you can. You're gonna run in and kill somebody. Good job. Okay. Valerie, you're just gonna charge in. I don't know if you're gonna hit somebody. Good job, Valerie. Never mind. I take back any of the negative things I've said about you so far. These guys are not evil. Something I have to keep in mind, anytime we're dealing with an actual evil enemy, I can do something that will basically negate their ability to
Not doing it
be effective. We're gonna... Yeah. There's a second wave, so we're gonna kind of hurry up to get to it. They might attack Valerie, but I trust Valerie's defensive capabilities. Alright, well, she got hit once.
We can do it.
I can't stop somebody from rolling a 20.
Serves you right.
I'm also not going to say we're going to be the most offensively gifted characters. I chose the mixed bag, the halfway between Valerie and Amari as far as damage output in defense. But I very much am a fan of... I like the idea of being the warrior using the shield and sword charging it. That's just my thing. So we're gonna kind of keep that up. Oh, that's pretty long to move. Lindsay, good job. Okay, Lindsay.
Any last wishes?
Bring it!
Kill him.
Stay behind me!
Attack. Okay. They seem to not be
We
wanting
won't
to advance out of the fortress, but that is okay. Okay, anybody have anything worth... Ooh, I know that is a cloak of protection, or a cloak of resistance in this game, which does exactly what a cloak of protection does, all saving throws. So we're now wearing a cape. And by cape I mean cloak, but we're going to call it a cape, because that's funny to me. Okay. Yep. 100. Okay, so we're going to go inside now. Now, we're going to go ahead and save scum, because there's something over here that we want to get. Now, we will come back, so the amount of times I'm willing to save scum is probably pretty low. We are going to give it a few attempts to see if we can go ahead and find it. But we have multiple. Anytime we level up and come back, no. This is one of the few times we are able to do it later, but as ourselves, I believe.
It is done.
Lindsay doesn't get, or our good perception people are not going to get multiple attempts at this. They might get a future attempt or two. Also, we might eventually get lucky, just the nature of the rolls, but I am not putting a lot of my points of perception. We are going to kind of...
It is done.
Also, the roll might have already happened because it's a secret roll, so we're going to only give it about 2 more attempts. And then we're just going to hope we get it at some later date. I should have, I guess, leveled up afterwards so I could have gotten 2 attempts at it. In case the roll has already been made. Seriously. Okay, there we go. Let's just go get these potatoes. Yeah, we'll get the potatoes. Upstairs, where we're going to save some more, because this is another one. Where Lindsay's might get another attempt, but I can't remember when she gets that attempt.
It's just not my lucky day.
Yep. Okay. Keep going. Streaming for an hour and a half. This is going well. I feel good. I feel good. Which is good, because usually my few previous
Boss,
attempts
please.
to get a longer stream have been killed by the fact that I can clearly tell my voice is going out, which today it doesn't feel like it. So we have that. I should have saved there, but we're going to go ahead and pick those up, and then we're going to save. Kitty cat. There's the book. Hey, Jess. I don't know if you're watching very closely, but I got a red panda named Ember here. So I hope you enjoy that fact. Okay. Go ahead and get some of this stuff. See them? In case you are actually listening at all. Okay, there we go. We're gonna kind of go ahead and start divvying out some of the stuff. So Explorer's build is 2+ to Constitution, and then extra saving throws. We're gonna go ahead and put that on ourselves. My general order is preference to ourselves and then our allies, just because main character is gonna main character. We're gonna have Ember. Amari is gonna have Tiger. I forget what you do. Yes, Red Panda's emotional support provides +1 moral bonus to saving throws. So do I actually get a bonus is the question. So I have a +11 to Fortitude, +5 to Reflex, and a +8 to Will. I think I actually have to turn it on. Oh, and Blessed Signet Ring's going to go to Lindsay, because I definitely want to make sure that...
Adventures await.
Kind of put the people who yes, it did get a +1. Just kind of giving the items to people who will be useful for them. There is Ember, and I'm
Well.
pretty sure he made a meow, which is weird. There's Tiger. So now we have everybody. And that is it for that day. We're gonna go to sleep. 8 hours and 40 minutes later. What's going on? You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog surround you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out that fog was not a fragment of your imagination, not a dream. And then,
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
the voice is kind of familiar. I don't remember from where though. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
Right.
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and
Do
long
we?
have I searched for someone who can defeat him.
Oh,
The
wow.
one you call the Stag Lord.
How long has
As
he
a
been
storm
around?
strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
I'll be honest, that sounds like some bullshit. Anyway.
Yes, it
Oh,
hides
really?
his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know
So,
not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
okay, so what you're telling me is 1, the Stag Lord is responsible. 2, it's the Stag Lord is not responsible, it's the work of some druid. And number 3, the druid has betrayed nature and still has druidic power. Now, unlike a paladin, in which case you definitely do lose your power if you turn evil, a druid doesn't lose their power if they turn evil. However, I do have to say, I'm skeptical.
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles,
However, I like
suffocates.
XP.
If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Cool. Man,
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
yeah, no, that I agree with. It's too suspicious to be a coincidence. Here's the thing. We're lawful good. To say the Stag Lord is our enemy just because we've been hired to kill him is probably a bit of a stretch in my character's opinion. My character understands the nuance. Get him to surrender or stand down will probably be a bigger priority, so I am greatly suspicious of the idea that he is such our enemy. This is the lady we can hire mercenaries from. We're not going to hire mercenaries. Hi, Lindsay. How you doing today? I have to go. We'll go through their dialogue later. not really feeling like listening through a bunch of people's dialogue. Real quick, but we're gonna go ahead and go to Olaf. Sure. We're gonna go through his. What else can you tell me? Right, I'm gonna have to go back in and talk to the wife, but we had some items we found from looting his house, so we're gonna go ahead and sell those. 140, can we afford the heavy shield? No. We're getting really close to the heavy shield, though. Heavy shield +1. We're gonna go... What did you want to ask me? Yeah, we're gonna... I think it's her sister or something has fallen to the Staglord. So we're gonna try to... We're gonna try to save them. So either way...
It is done.
We're gonna... Wait... We recover the wedding ring. Okay, let's go down south to head out. Okay. Now we have 4 players? Or 4 people? It is 2:40 in the afternoon. This has been fun. Having a good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. I'd play music, but copyrights are not things I want to have issues with. Especially since Twitch, I believe Twitch changed its thing from where instead of it being a thing where it just blurs out your music, it now gives you copyright strikes like YouTube. And let's just say things are not fun when you mimic YouTube's copyright strike system. Okay, but let's see. Let's see if I can remember the order here. The idea is we want to visit a number of places on our first trip, and in fact, I'm just going to load up my guide for it. Okay. I mean, legs. Okay, there we go. Just gonna kind of skip. Sorry, there are some recommended places to stop. We're not hiring. It's just not happening. Yep. Okay. Right. I think I forgot to do something real quick that we're gonna go do. But then I have we're gonna sorry. Got myself distracted. We're gonna go on this recommended first adventure. And then at that point I will see where we're at as far as can I help you in any way? Alchemist fire. I need to check. Okay, we got plenty of alchemist fire. There's one of the caves that having alchemist fire is particularly useful. The acid is slightly more useful, but like, not gonna argue. Here we go. Let's go off. So our first stop is going to be the Endless Plain, which I think then we get to fight something kind of interesting. Okay, we're gonna... You just have to remember to get there. Okay, I think I know how to go. So on this plane is Okay, random encounter already. So that's what we like to see. Not having the option to avoid a random encounter. Oh. Okay, a jittery old man in a squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkept, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs on his beard. Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, observes the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting, seemingly at random. Don't like this old man. Looks like he is the kind who cast the evil eye. Who are you? Remus, that won't help with the fog. What are you doing here? I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. Visible fog. Fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. Wish not to try. Should probably go. You hasten, your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? He's not tall. He wants to climb high. Besides him are those who can stand against him, and might yet still. Power is he searching for? Something else is. Old, but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy, and now gives death. Can you tell me where he is? Old tomb south of the trading post. Thank you. All the more reason not to linger. Let's get out of here. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get to the endless plane, and then I'm gonna tap back in to see Twitch chat. So for the moment, I cannot see Twitch chat. I hope that is not turning out to be an issue. Where I will be getting. The plan is hopefully to get mods at some point when more people are. When it becomes stuff I cannot manage for just myself, which, to be fair, I can. There it is. There's the endless plane. Let's go ahead and enter. Twitch chat, what are you doing? Nothing. Okay. Just how I like my Twitch chat. Not really. Okay. Still with 3 viewers, with a little bit above 3 viewers at different points of the stream. This is going to definitely be helpful. Oh, that is a dead kobold. We should probably go ahead and save. I feel like there's an enemy here. I haven't read exactly what it is I'm looking for and stuff. Exactly, because that feels a little bit cheaty. Oh no. Okay. Okay. This guy I can't loot. There we go. For some reason I couldn't loot it with everyone selected. But Lindsay did just fine. So
No stopping now.
we're gonna kind of search the whole map. Okay. It seems like it's impossible to get up to this higher ledge. So, don't have to worry about that. So then it's, I guess, take the road down. Sure we are. That is a manticore. Great. What are you gonna do? Not fight a manticore?
Serves you right.
Good job, Lindsay. Okay, remove at it. Chance you can get into it. Nope. Let's get you coming around that way then. Let's get you coming in this way.
You
Ouch.
deserved it.
We can do it.
Okay.
Tear them apart!
Yeah, this fight.
Let us strike as one!
That kind of really hurts. So we're
Any
gonna be
last
using some
wishes?
healings. some of our healing devices.
Strike with all
after
your
this.
might.
Okay. That
They
is
go down!
the trick
Do not
is
falter!
to winning this fight is called
I won't
not
give up.
missing.
This is
We're
where
doing-
I step in.
We're very much missing a lot.
We won't falter.
There we go. And the fact that we hit that guy,
Hey!
we
Onwards!
still. Okay, I feel like our main character is going down literally the
Serves
fact
you
we
right.
missed just that much.
Bring it!
Oh, Mari might go down too.
Stay behind me!
Yep. This is the early game, the early
You
part of this
deserve
game. How often do you miss compared to how often does your main character?
I'll make my
The good
own
thing is-
legend.
We have a number of heals, which I can leverage for myself,
Just letting the ink dry.
and so we're gonna go ahead and heal up. This is by far the most dangerous single fight we're gonna have to deal with in a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and use all that we have in that fight. Okay. I feel like there's some good. So that's good. This is good because we're gonna put it on Amari right now. That helps with her AC and defense. So we're gonna go ahead and call that useful. I guess we're gonna check the rest of the map, make sure I haven't missed anything, and then we're gonna go ahead and head out. So that is a Masterwork Scimitar. We're not holding on long enough for that to be usable by the player, or the character who can use it. Or actually, we might hold on to that one because Scimitar is what Tristan uses. And I do plan on using
It
Tristan.
is done.
We'll probably want Tristan to have a melee and a non-melee option, just literally out of the fact that I'd rather Tristan not get murdered. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep streaming. Here in about 8 minutes, we will be streamed for 2 hours, and at that point, I plan on taking a short break to go get something to drink. And give myself just a bit of a bathroom break too. Okay, but here we go on. Yeah. Okay, so that's Fangberry Cave. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So we're going to Riverfield. Oh, I didn't spot it. Okay, so we didn't spot Riverfield. And I didn't save, so we are going straight to Nettles Crossing. The general goal is that we'll have to just go by that one again. Okay, so Nettles Crossing. We're gonna try to avoid the enemies on the roads. We failed. We're gonna fight them. Okay, that is fine. Back to Twitch chat. Okay. With one
victory!
follower of this. Okay. So you're
Any last
spellcasting.
wishes?
We're gonna go ahead and range. Mari's gonna be on takeout. Big guy. She took out the big guy pretty effectively. Valerie.
Let us strike as one!
Forwards!
Just in case she decides to do anything with spells or range. Get 2 free hits on it.
This is where I step in.
Lindsay could have killed
Tear
it.
them apart!
Didn't. There we go. I'm gonna be
Follow
honest,
me.
when we get to Nettles Crossing, as much as I would like to save scum, we're not going to because we have to come back at a later point anyway, and we'll have more perceptive characters then. The general thing we're trying to avoid here is having to do the first rest very much. We would rather not have to rest. So this is Nettles Crossing, so we're going to go ahead and enter. It's mostly about searching and starting Nettles Quest. Yeah. yeah,
No
so here we
stopping
go.
now.
Can't remember if okay. Wow. Okay. This
requires your attention.
there's one more in here, I'm pretty sure. But we don't have we didn't spot it, and I don't have the patience to save coming. There is Nettle. Who are you? How did you die? What do you want from me? Oh, we missed. Very well, I shall meet your vengeance. Okay. Revenge nightmares. Yeah, we have a third person who wants us to kill the Stag
Onwards.
Lord. And also, if you get the visions from that guy, they are pretty nasty, but generally the idea is that the Stag Lord is the one who burned down the bridge and burned his house down and killed him and his family, so yeah, at that point, our character's gotten more of the Stag Lord is really not a good person. Like, really much more than just not a... Because before he's a bandit lord, which, I mean, sure, but like, the general idea is you don't want to just make those kinds of decisions based on what people are telling you, because people are biased. I forget why we can't cross there. Right, because of the fog.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
So we're actually going we're going the wrong way. We're gonna go up this river to this.
A rest is in order.
Okay. Well, we were hoping we could avoid the rest. Honestly, that's probably the better. Yeah.
Mary, have you ever tried to count how many enemies you've killed?
A lot.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get how long we're we're gonna also try to sorry, I'm pulling up. I'm gonna go ahead and do the next. Since we've kind of rushed through this, that the only one left is to go back to Fanberry Cave, and I don't want to. I want to go ahead and do the following. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the following.
There aren't even such high numbers.
We're gonna do basically the
Someone wanted to
following
count that high,
adventure.
they'd have to start making up new numbers a long time ago.
I feel like that's very all words are made up. Yeah, but we're gonna get up to here. I'm just doing a bit of exploring. This technically will make it a little easier later. But we're gonna go ahead and get up to a certain point, which is when we're gonna connect over here. We're gonna go ahead and do, because we didn't really find much, so we're gonna go ahead and do the next adventure path.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
But to do that, we're gonna get to we're gonna go ahead and get to this point and re-rest, and then we'll finish up that other one, because where we have to find basically the area where we find it, I just need somebody who can spot things better, is essentially what I'm getting to. So it's about getting that